Alpha Pokemon in Legends ZA can be pretty scary.
Wait.
It seems like all they're ever interested in is making you feel pain. So I challenged myself to face down these extra mean monsters and shiny hunt as many of them as I could find. But also just because I wanted a bunch of extra large sparkly buddies to hang out with. To start with, I'm prioritizing the static alphas, since I can guarantee the shiny will be an alpha when I hunt for it. But my goal by the end of this video is to find at least one alpha that's not static, and can't be found as a static alpha anywhere in the game. The first hunt was for Gourgeist and Beedrill, which I thought should be the perfect start since I could just use the cafe fast travel method and get a pretty quick shiny. And oh, trust me, I didn't just find a quick shiny. I found a ton of shinies. You! Okay, not what we're looking for yet, Ed. Hello, shiny Scolipede. Wait. Yep, that is a regular shiny Beedrill. That's okay. That's okay. Hello, shiny Beedrill. Now, one thing you may have noticed about all these shinies, none of them were alphas. And that was going to be the biggest issue with doing these alpha shiny hunts. All the regular guys surrounding them would just gobble up all my luck. But I figured out, if I just don't catch them immediately, they can't eat up any more of the luck. And that'll eventually narrow it down to just the alphas that can be shiny. So I pressed on as the wild zone slowly became shinier and shinier. But there was still one Pokemon left slowing things down. This Pumpkaboo right here. Not because he was impeding my shiny luck, but because half the time I fly spam to the cafe, he would get mad, and I would have to run to the gate first, which wasted a little bit of extra time. I hate you. You ruined my plans. Bro is literally, he is always foiling my plans. Curse you, Parry the Pumpkaboo! You're always getting in my way whenever I'm trying to fast travel. But funnily enough, Parry the Pumpkaboo ended up being the guiding light that led me to the shiny alpha. Yo, okay, sweet! Finally, I was like, you know what? It's probably about time I check on the alpha Beedrill. We got shinies going all over the place. Ooh, he's doing a little dance. He's doing a little dance. That's pretty cool. Oh my god. Okay. You don't think that might be a little overkill, do you, Zygarde? We've really brought out the big guns for this. And I guess it was needed to finally have the alpha shiny Beedrill. Everyone meet Dewey the Beedrill, named after his very Mountain Dew-esque color scheme. Dewey and I have really been embracing the MLG culture. But let me tell you, this guy's got a vintage Mountain Dew collection like you've never seen before. It's like wine to him. He's got a Mountain Dew green label, crafted apple and kiwi. He's been letting that breathe. Hey, show him, Dewey. Yeah, yeah, that's the stuff. Yeah, we're gonna get into that. Next up, I hunted for Manectric. And this is where I have to admit, I used the bench method for this video just a little bit. I mean, it just conveniently kept coming up as the most useful method for some of these hunts. And on top of that, I was doing this around Thanksgiving in the holiday season, and you can't hate me for spending time with my family while my Switch and Turbo controller just so happened to be left running upstairs. That's morally unethical for you to complain about the method I used, because I did it so I could eat turkey with my grandma. And while I was eating turkey with my grandma, this guy showed up. Alright, time to check what we got. I hope it's something. I hope it's a shiny. Woohoo! Hello! I don't care. I'm just gonna use another one before you can even do anything. Please. Okay, now he's angry. Well, you know what? Ow! Let's just pacify you for a second. Until morning, get a good night's rest. We'll come back. Maybe you won't be so angry. Okay, that didn't work. Run around and catch you. Okay. I have no luxury balls left, but please, maybe an Ultra Ball will work. Thank you. Okay, sweet. Oh boy, this looks good. What's that? Pass the turkey? Hey, you literally have turkey right there. Hey, we agreed no politics today. When looking for the next alpha to hunt for, I noticed the battle zone next to Wild Zone 17 was active, and fly spamming there was how I ended up being able to catch a shiny Skarmory. There's also the infamous pack of Pyroar here too, with the alpha in the middle, and seeing them all sleeping peacefully while still having the many non-alpha shinies from the Beedrill hunt still fresh on the mind, I began to craft a pretty devious idea. Quietly, literally like a ninja, take out all of these guys. Oh my god. I am literally like a ninja assassin. This is crazy. This is the coolest thing I've ever done. Okay, now I have knocked out every single female Pyroar. Alright, you can come back. Ninja time over. And all those Pyroar didn't even get the chance to respawn before the shiny Lion King showed up. Yo! Alright! Okay. Shiny Alpha Pyroar. And I think we need to go for one last ninja sneak attack. Not sure. Oh, okay, well. Honestly, that might be better, because I don't want to kill this thing. Maybe that I shouldn't have been too worried. Okay, nest ball, please. It would be so funny. Yes! Okay. Sweet! Alright. That is Shiny Alpha number 3. And 2 of our shinies both have mains. Which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice. No! Get away! Everyone meet Mufasa the Pyroar, and yeah, it's a pretty obvious name for a Pyroar, but with his extra large size and lore-accurate tan fur, I just couldn't resist. Just like Mufasa here couldn't resist a midnight trip to Gazelle Bell last night, could you, buddy? Yeah, his favorite's the Zebra Gordita Crunch. Or should I say the Zebstrika Gordita Crunch, huh? Huh? Oh, and by the way, I've actually found a small army of shiny static alphas already before while doing other shiny hunts. So if you don't want to miss out on random Fargus lore, like why I have an entire family of shiny Carvana and Sharpedo, be sure to subscribe on YouTube and head over to my Twitch, twitch.tv/FargusVille, to see everything happening live. Next up, I went to Wild Zone 6 to hunt for both the Alpha Houndoom and the Alpha Pikachu on the roof. With the Meditite not spawning at night and the Houndour, let's just say they were at doggy daycare, I had easily narrowed this area down to just the Pikachu and the Houndoom being the only spawns here when I fast traveled to the cafe. The only issue with this though, it wasn't getting me any closer to my goal of finding a non-static shiny alpha. But still, after about 45 minutes of Houndoom scrolling, I was able to add another shalpha to the squad. I had a little couple. Ooh! Hello? Buddy! Actually, why did I do that? I'm gonna need you. Wait, that might be a bit much. Wait, that. Oh, no. I seem to have underestimated your power. Dang, why is this thing taking down. Oh, you know what? I guess it makes sense. It's lore accurate. Cat versus dog. Despite apparently a 20 level difference, doesn't make a difference when it's a cat versus a dog. Having you in a dive ball would be so sick. Yes! Okay, sweet. All right. Let me introduce you to Anakin the Houndoom. Now, can you believe that Anakin doesn't actually know any fire-type moves? But oh, trust me, he's gonna learn some pretty soon. What's that, boy? You excited for some fire-type moves?
You underestimate my power!
Since I was in pretty dire straits for getting that non-static alpha, it was time to lock in and go a little bit more out of my way for it. Specifically hunting for my favorite Pokemon. After a quick bench hunt intermission. Listen, the benches are like crack to me just how Taco Bell and Mountain Dew are crack to Mufasa and Dewey. And me. Either way, there really is no better way to shiny hunt for Alpha Lopunny and Salamence, and I really wanted to get one of them since their shinies are some of the coolest among all the static alphas. And I want to see if I've got what I'm looking for. Down here, maybe? No? Shocking. Actually, I'm actually kind of surprised. Wow. Well, there is one more left to check. You down there? Yes! All right. Because this is a shiny I've never had, and it is absolutely sick. Okay, I definitely don't want to poison it, though. I will say that. Oh, yeah, I forgot about the Cotton Guard. Thunder Wave it, yeah. Wait, no, it's poison. Oh, God. It's got to be an Ultra Ball. No. Please, 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 please. Yes! Oh, God. I was terrified. I was terrified. Whatever you thought this bit was going to be, it's not going to be that. Oh. Unless. And now it is for really real time to shiny hunt for one of my not just personal favorite shinies, but also some of the best and most iconic shinies in the entire series. For this, I went to Lysander Labs, and I was determined to stay in there until I caught a shiny alpha Honedge or Beldum. Neither of these have a static alpha spawn, but one of the Honedges have a 20% alpha chance, a bit better than the usual 5%. I chose these two for this because Honedge has just one of the best shinies in the game, period, and shiny Beldum is super nostalgic for me because of the shiny Beldum mystery gift from back in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. Honedge was a pretty simple and easy shiny hunt. Literally just spam A on this little teleporter and it'll respawn the Doublade in the two Honedges every single time. Beldum, however, would be way more difficult to hunt, as I had to run all the way through the lab to get back where Beldum was. Or at least that's what I thought, until discovering they're actually pretty close to the entrance. And after watching a guide, I found out you can actually hunt them just like Honedge with the teleport panels, which is apparently a really effective method. Please. They're both shiny, but neither of them are an alpha. Okay, at least I know the method works. That's the important thing here. Luckily, this teleporting method is probably the fastest in the entire game, and I was able to rack up these Beldum encounters insanely fast. And the next time I checked it, I had a pretty special surprise waiting for me. Let's see. Shiny Alpha Beldum. Yo! Dude, I'm so insanely lucky. But now this is gonna be the hard part, because Beldum is not easy to catch. Oh my god, and it's an alpha too. It's an alpha on top of being a Beldum. Wait, why have I done this to myself? Get the surprise on him, get the surprise factor. Okay, nope, yep. Should've thought, should've known. Okay, and now he's mad. You know what, let's just catch you real quick, get you out of the way. Please. No, of course, yeah. I think it's time for, actually no, let's go with Crunch. Okay, and also let's not die. This might be on the level of difficulty as like Giratina in Platinum. Like this is not going to be easy. Please. Yes! Okay! Now I just want to point out, this is a 1 in 1024 odds shiny, with a 5 to 10% chance of being alpha, and has the lowest base catch rate of any non-legendary Pokemon. And I actually have one. I honestly think this might just be one of the coolest Pokemon I've ever caught. But enough talking, let's hang out with this guy. Everyone meet Stan. Stan's favorite thing isn't food this time, but gold. Specifically, gold chains. He's even got a subscription to Gold Chains for Old Men magazine. I mean, just look at those claws.
Hands off the merchandise!
Sorry. Now, what shiny alpha hunt would be complete without the infamous alpha glitch in Wild Zone 20? Conveniently for me, I did the actual glitch part a while ago, so now was the perfect time to jump right in and see what I could find. Unfortunately, as per usual, the regular Pokemon around Wild Zone 20 were eating up all the luck once again. So instead of fast traveling, I just ran back and forth, respawning 3 of the alphas at a time. I gotta say, this got a tad monotonous after a while. This sucks so much. Why no shiny? Why no sparkle? Why not? Like I know I've gotten other shinies, but statistically, it should have been one of them. Statistically speaking. So I went back to fast traveling, and even though that wasn't much less monotonous, what would be your vegetable name? It was enough to get the final shiny alpha. Look avenged. Oh my god! Let's go! Okay. Can I just boom? Will that just work, please? It did. It did just work. Do you all remember back in X and Y when you could ride the Gogoat around Lumiose City? Now I think I might be the only person on Earth to ride Gogoat in both X and Y and Legend ZA. And I'm definitely the only one to do it on a shiny alpha Gogoat. And you know what? I think that's pretty cool. You know what else is pretty cool? You, who just watched this video all the way to the end. So I want to thank you for sticking around to hang out with me and all my big shiny buddies. This was a fun adventure and one of many more to come. So if you enjoyed this one, be sure to like and subscribe. Don't forget to check out the Twitch, and I'll see you all in the next hunt.